Okay, I've designed a little strengthening routine. I've done several of them in this strength section. You'll need 2 blocks. We're going to start in a runner's lunge, so bring the blocks mat width apart. Place your right foot between the blocks. Come into a runner's lunge, which means that you've got your back leg will start at a right angle, so you can feel the stretch when you're erect, and then you're going to lift it, but don't worry, it's with the help of the books or the blocks. So come here, you're going to have your legs hip width apart. Your back leg is behind you. You're going to lift your back knee. It's all about knees. You're going to lift that back knee. You're going to lower the back knee and you're going to lift it. So you're going to do that 5 times. So you're here, you're going to lower the back knee and lift. So you're pushing through that back heel. So you do that. 1, 2, 3. You can see you match it with your breath. Exhale, 4 and 5. So you stay facing your mat, stay with your hips aligned, and then still in the same position, you're going to flex your front foot and come back. Do not sit onto your back heel. You're going to just rock back so that your front foot is flexed. You're going to do this 5 times. Continue doing it, so you rock forwards, and then you rock back, you rock forwards, and then you rock back, and then you engage your quads. So you put your hands on your knee, it will be all soft and wobbly, and then you'll engage it and it's rock hard. It lifts, your patella lifts, so you're going to engage your quad there. We're going to stay there for 5 deep breaths. Front foot is flexed. Relax everything. You can bring the blocks closer if that helps you relax your spine. The most important part is to engage your quadriceps. The vastus medialis, our dear friend. And relax everything. As you exhale, inhale deeply, exhale, scooch forwards so that your back knee is now in between the blocks or books, and then you're going to extend your right foot. You're going to inhale and lift. I'll just move to make sure I'm in the shot. So you're going to inhale and lift. You're going to try and do 10 pulses. If you need to rest in between, then please do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So use your breath there if you feel that you need to take breaks. We'll do everything on the other side. So bring your left foot in between your blocks. Your back knee is hip distance apart. Hips are pointing to the front of the mat. You've got your blocks or your books to give you support. And then you're going to lift that back knee. You're going to press through back heel. So it's 1, 2, inhale, exhale, 4, and then we're going to just flex the front foot and lean back, but we're not going to sit back. We're just going to lean forwards and backwards. 2. I'm stretching out the hamstring with a bit of a dynamic movement, not going straight into those static stretches, just in case you haven't warmed up. And then we're going to hold. This is the isometric hold. This is where any range of motion that you have increased and found is solidified, because we're then going to engage the quads. So lift your kneecap up for 5 deep breaths. Remember, you can always bring those blocks closer if you need to. Of course, if you're completely flexible or you have different anatomical dimensions, you can place your hands on the floor. I don't want this course to be about flexibility. I want it to be about your knees. So focus on bringing that patella up, and that quad should be maybe even shaking now as you flex that front foot, getting the stretch, but we're also strengthening. So inhale, last time. Exhale, release everything. Scooch the back leg, which is my right leg at the moment, in between the books, your favourite part. Flex the front foot and you're going to lift it up, engaging those quads for 10 pulses. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going if you want to, if you like the pain. Okay, place the books to the side. You will need them for the final strength routine. But we're going to go against the wall, and I want you to step about a foot away from the wall, bend your front foot, your back leg is straight, heel doesn't have to touch, and you're just going to straighten the front foot and then bend it at a right angle. So strengthening. It's a bit like doing some push-ups, but you're standing. So you're just bending into that front knee. Getting a little bit of motion is like a little bit of love lotion. So we're doing about 20 on one side. And you'll notice that you're stretching your left hamstrings. Okay, and then we'll swap and we'll do this side. So we're going to do everything in reverse. So right angle, and you're going to straighten and bend, straighten and bend. Again, if your back heel does not touch, that's fine. Remember, activate the breath. And breathe in and out as you move. Approximately 20 will be fine. Excellent, hold the last one, nice, sorry. And now get your buffalo block and we're just going to do some eccentric stretchings. We're going to stand on them and then just tap down onto the ground. So as I mentioned before, we're going to do 10. It's 4. Balance and stability help you strengthen the tendons and the ligaments, but also building up that quad muscle again. So once you've done about 20, or if 10 is in your maximum, then 10 is fine. You're then going to swap and then just pop down and do the other. Of course, if you want to be a complete pro, you could go higher and put some weights on your ankle, but perhaps that will be in our advanced class. So remember to engage the breath. Find a point of focus. I suggest you stay grounded and find focus on the ground, not the ceiling, because you're concentrating on your legs. And that's it. Inhale, exhale. Thank you for joining me on that first session, and there'll be another one for you tomorrow.